Question of the day is, can you get stronger just by doing a ton of repetitions? Great question today from the RDP YouTube channel. People citing examples like Herschel Walker and other athletes who do a lot of repetitions and they're very, very strong. Is that sufficient, or do we still need to deal with heavy levels of resistance to make ourselves stronger? Well, the short answer to this is yes and no. It depends on what kind of strength you're going after. We have two things. We have strength of muscle and we have strength of movement. Now, when it comes to strength of movement, yes, lots of repetitions will undoubtedly make you very strong at that movement. Let's say something like a horizontal press. So if you're doing like 500 push-ups every single day, then that's probably going to carry over to a slightly stronger like bench press if you tested it out, because someone gave that example. And the reason why this is working is because when you practice a movement very many times, not only do you become more proficient at it, but you also become more efficient at it. So it takes a little bit less energy of the muscle to make the movement happen. Therefore, if you put in the same amount of effort, you'd actually produce slightly more strength. But be aware that means you're stronger at the movement pattern. That doesn't necessarily mean the muscle itself is stronger, because in order for a muscle to get stronger, it's not about efficiency so much as it is about creating more of a neural demand to engage more of your motor units. And the motor units, of course, are a neuron connected to your nervous system. They're associated with muscle fibers. When your brain signals to that neuron turn on, all of the fibers contract 100% on that neuron. So when we talk about getting more strength from a muscle, what we're doing is we're saying, hey brain, you need to be able to stimulate more neurons at a given time. And you're not going to do that, or very effectively, if you're not producing some sort of a demand on the muscle for your brain to say, I need to produce more force. Now, if you're creating a lot of repetition, but the force remains the same for each one, there's no need for the muscles to actually get stronger. If anything, they'll become a little bit more efficient and be able to do the movement with even slightly less force, which is where you're getting stronger at the movement. But if we want our muscles to actually get stronger, we still need some sort of a neural demand that says you need to be able to step up, engage more of those motor units so more fibers are engaging at a given time, so that way the muscle itself can produce more force. So the question as always is, are you interested in getting stronger at the movement, where you need to kick butt in like a push-up contest? Or do you want the muscle itself to get stronger? It depends on what you're after. If the first thing, the efficiency, is more important, then yes, lots of repetitions are probably going to be your best bet. However, if you want to just build the muscle to be bigger and stronger, you want to take exactly the opposite approach. And you want to make the technique as inefficient as possible, so that way your muscle is forced to work at a much higher level for every repetition. I do hope that made some things clearer for you. Let me know if you have thoughts or questions down below. More videos here, of course. And as always, if you want to check out the complete RDP library that I have on Amazon, description holds all the links to all of my books like Grind Style, Calisthenics, and so on. Thank you very much for watching. Be fit, live free.